Hello, and welcome along to another episode of Freedom Chasers. These guys level 6, but the GIF wouldn't work, so they're level 5 in the GIF. That's okay. Where did we leave off? They fought their way through the base of the Shrikes. Who are the Shrikes, I hear you ask? Well, they're a bunch of murderers, including quite a few children. They worked their way through the base, freeing the children and murdering the adults. Until they reached the top 3, they were told that maybe they might be able to make a deal with Ren to get more information on other places, or potentially, find other ways of disabling or getting rid of the doves. So they murdered her irrevocably, where they can no way of getting her back at all. They met Kestrel, also known as Peter, who backed down. Having grown up with Anivari or Jin, so they left one alive, just a different one. Vulture was swiftly dispatched as he was just an evil bastard. And as they finished that battle and were left with Peter. Peter said he didn't want to do anything for any side, but he did tell you how to break the compulsion. And that's where he did the thing where he left and you remained, and now we find you in the base of the Shrikes. What would you like to do?
Was there anything in this room to look through?
You haven't been upstairs. Cool, you have now been upstairs. So upstairs is a second floor. I don't think I have the map for it. No, I don't. So you just have to believe me. Wait.
It just looks like the first floor.
Did that work? No. Didn't. Okay, so you just have to believe me. There is another floor to the map. So when you go upstairs, there is a large and well-appointed... there is a large and well-appointed office. And a small section of that floor is segmented off for a bedroom. Office includes 7 or 8 bookshelves, large desk, heavy-set chair. In the center of the office is a sort of... I can't remember what they're called. Looks a little like a pulpit. It's like a tall stand for a book.
Like a lectern.
Yes, that's what I was looking for, a lectern, thank you. There's a lectern, but it doesn't seem to face anything. It's more like it would normally house a book. No book up here, though. So maybe that was on Grand Wizard.
Desk.
Yeah, okay. So there are 4 drawers on either side and 1 large, wide drawer in the middle.
Yeah, let's go for the large
Keep
one.
an eye out for traps still.
Mm-hmm.
Not out of the woods.
How do you want to approach that, looking for traps on the desk? Just going to sort of detect magic at it, or...?
Get your old mate to have a look.
Do we have any of the
Know something.
fine trap charges or detect
I think you have
magic
1
charges
charge
left?
of each, as far as I'm aware. Or I might have told you had 1 charge of each at a point relatively late in the previous couple of sessions, and then you used them. But let's say you've got 1 charge left of each. It would be convenient for both of us.
We've been here a while. They recharged.
Yeah. So the desk is full of magic. And who's going to use the detect magic wand?
I think that was with me.
Okay. You can give me an Arcana check,
Dinari.
Dinari.
Yikes.
That's what you're doing. The trap where your wand reveals there are no traps at all.
Cool. 5.
With a 5, you can see that there's lots of magic attached to these drawers. None of it seems massively dangerous, but it all feels beyond your comprehension.
Okay, I'll just open a drawer then.
Okay. So you go for the middle drawer, and you sort of pull at it. And it comes out like a table. like a thick piece of wood, the whole way out. And once you pulled it all the way out, you will see that it is a map. Bear with. It's a lot of clicks. I'm getting there. It's a map. It is actually a paper map, not a pretty map like this, but I haven't got a paper version of this map.
Ooh, that's where we should go. We should
Where?
go into this whirlpool and see what happens.
The Ancient Depths, yes, a good place to die. Regardless, you will see 8
We should put the
landmarks.
kids in there.
Yes. That's great. Let's discuss what to do with those in a moment. I'm just going to get a pin, and then I will put pins where the pins go. The pins. Come along. Let's size them to about there. There is a pin here. Nope. Here, that's where the city is. There is a pin in Valis. There is a pin up here. Top of Karaim, you know what that one signifies. There is a pin in Durbrin. A pin in Goldtown. There is a pin in Oaken Market. It's quite difficult to see, but I promise you it's there. There is a pin in Adamance. There is a pin at the edge of the anchor. I think that's all of them.
Gosh, that's a lot of bases they have.
I lost sight of the pins after Goldtown.
There's one over here, the Anchor,
Where's that?
Adamance, the Oaken Market up here,
That's so much smarter.
and this one.
Adamance
Oh,
is a
we're
cool
missing
name
one.
for
We're
a
missing
place.
That one. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Missing one, hold on.
Gotcha.
What am I missing?
Where's the last one?
It's
Solstice
in
notes. Ah! That's
the Isle of Eximus.
no, it is in Eberak.
Oh.
Where's that? Oh, up there.
Over there. So you've got 2 here. You've got 1 here and 1 here. And then you've got 1, 2. And then you've got 1, 2. Think of them in pairs, if you will.
And you've also got this one that doesn't have a bar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the final boss area because it doesn't have a
What?
pair.
No, no. Oh,
Wait,
maybe.
was that 8? No, that wasn't 8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, there is an extra pin. Where's there an extra? Oh no, there are 9 places marked. God, I just can't read my own fucking notes. There are 9 places marked, but 8 of them are marked in the same fashion. A small sort of circular round black dot. The Oaken Market, which is over there, is marked with a sort of like a slash.
Ooh,
Yes,
maybe
makes
someone
sense.
else has taken
Of
that.
All the
course.
sense.
What else could it be?
So that's just it. So it's just a desk with those 8 markers. A map with those 8 markers. That is the middle drawer of the
So
desk.
take the map.
You're going to take the entire wooden middle block drawer of the desk. 4 by 3 foot.
I thought it was just a map in a
No,
drawer.
No. So the whole drawer stood out as a large block of wood, and sort of engraved upon the wood was this map. With those
Okay, fine.
markers.
Then I'll just.
We have 30 scrolls of suggestion. We can lay them down and trace the map.
I was gonna say, can we like
Yeah.
like
Do we,
pressure?
You
do
also
we
just
not
have
have a
parchments and
one
stuff.
map ourselves?
You do. Ooh, I don't know. You have a map of Karaim. I'm not sure. You might have a map of the whole of Karaim, Voldar, and Nestre. It's very unlikely you've got a map this detailed of.
Okay,
the
yeah,
Archipelago.
then let's start tracing.
Yeah, so you can copy, and it does list the place names, not only of the places that are ticked, but also of lots of places that aren't.
Mhm.
So you could have a
I mean-
map of the Archipelago if you take a good copy.
Yeah, oh yeah, we can just take a copy. I'm just saying, like, we could also just like just buy one and then remember where these places are. There's only 9.
Yeah, you could write them down. You would know that these aren't secret names. They are just...
Shall we test that?
It's just slaves' names. mate.
Dabrin's a great place to buy a map of the archipelago, and you'll be able to get excellent maps at a half-decent price. 4 drawers on the left, 4 drawers on the right.
Yeah, let's start opening them top to bottom.
Yeah, so you start with the left-hand drawer, you put your hand in. You open it up, you look in, and it's dark, very, very dark. You rummage.
Well, I can see through darkness, both magical and non-magical.
Yes, you can do that now. That's wonderful. Okay, so as you look into it, you will see that it sort of is a portal of sorts. This is an extra-dimensional drawer. It functions as a bag of holding.
I was gonna say, if
The
we
drawer,
take the
though.
drawer, do we just have a bag of holding?
You can take the drawer out and have a bag
Can
of
we
holding. No problem
put
at
the drawer inside the bag of holding?
Bag of holding inside a
Bad
bag of
idea.
holding does not create dimensional rifts.
But it's
in my
not a
world.
bag of holding.
It functions as one. Extra dimensional pocket inside extra dimensional pocket is no problem in Mazarea. They just both coexist happily ever after.
Lame.
Yeah, I know, but important for later problems. I had extra dimensional spaces inside extra dimensional spaces in a story, Beldania, and thus needed that to be a thing. Anyway, so yeah, this drawer is just a bag of holding, and when you look in it, it is full of writing supplies, cartography supplies. So you basically, it's a cartography and a calligraphy supplies set. If you want to actually write down what they are. And then there's lots of different inks for painting. So I suppose you could just go painter's supplies plus extra inks. And then there's a group of small vials for mixing inks and mixing dyes that have little tiny samples in them.
I would love to stow that in my personal stuff if no one else is going to be taking it.
Which
Painter's
stuff,
supplies?
all of it, or
The calligraphers, I think, supplies in those ink vials,
Go for it.
at the very least.
yeah, go
The
for it.
cartography tools
Okay.
kind of go with it as well. They use the inks, but there's a few tools of the cartography tools, such as a compass, but not the type that looks north. The type that draws a circle. And various other pieces of equipment for finding angles and stuff when drawing maps. You could separate those out from the inks and pens and potentially where that would be
like
your...
a sextant and stuff.
Exactly
like
that, yes, exactly that. That would have been a much better place for me to start, the sextant, rather than... I went to say compass, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I have to describe this thing. It's a little pointy thing that goes round in circles. Yes. One of those. In the second drawer down on the left-hand side, you will find 2 books. One is called The Day Book, and one is entitled The Night Book.
Is there a magical aura from either of these books?
No.
Cool.
All right, I'll open the date book. I'll open the night book.
Okay.
I was going to say, I'll open the daybook.
Yeah. So the day book is a series of names and numbers. Most of the names seem to be bird names. So names of individual members, you would assume. So it'd be like Wren, plus 100. And then Kestrel, minus 20. And it mentions ones who you know to be children. Jackdaw is mentioned in there, for example. Minus 6, plus 2, minus 4. Whatever all of that means. They're just additions and subtractions, and then there's one tally on the right-hand side. It starts off at about 20,000. It's like 22,405. And the total changes based on what is taken in and put in out. Putting out. I'm adding that as a new
Do I
word.
remember anything about what this could be?
You don't remember anything at all, but if you want to give me an insight intelligence check.
Oh, yeah, totally.
social credit score, mate.
That's a 7.
Yeah, keeping track of something. And all of the people are involved. The night book has something a little different. there are 6 pages. The pages are Shrike, Swift, Sparrow. I want to say my document is loading. Totally forgot to open this in advance. There's 5 birds and then doves as the 6. So doves is the first one, and then there's the 5 birds, which are on this document somewhere, surely. Oh, here we go. Crow, Swift, Sparrow, Nightjar, and Shrike. There we go. We all found it at the same time. And then there are 2 more, which one of them says transition, and the other one says release. And then in the page of the doves, there are lots and lots and lots of names, and occasionally, and almost all of them are crossed out. Just a long list of names, then crossed out, and then on the second column is a different name. So, for example, you've got column 1 says doves, wren, and then wren is crossed out. Doves is crossed out, and shrikes is written in. You would assume this is a way of keeping track of where all the locations of all the members are. And as you flick the last page, you see an entry being written into it by a hand that is not yours.
Well, obviously. I've not read anything in this book.
Yeah.
Currently being written.
Yeah, so on the Shrike page, you see Kestrel, and Shrike is crossed out, and Release is written in.
Is that meant to mean something to me?
Kestrel is the one adult that you did not kill, but that you let go.
Ah, yes. We all agreed on that.
It happened. Yeah, so you've got a book that keeps track of some sort of number, and a book that keeps track of some sort of people.
We're absolutely keeping that.
Yeah, well, I assume you keep both. Yeah.
Yes, I'll just pass it to Anivari.
Do you think Osprey would make good work of those books?
She could certainly give us some information, probably. Let's play this button. Certainly, probably.
Third drawer down, there is a small decanter with brandy in it. And a single glass.
In a drawer? How?
It's quite common in offices.
5 o'clock somewhere.
There's dwarfers in there?
Sorry, what?
Yes, she fits snugly right in there.
Oh, yes, that brandy. Right, I see. That went over my head. So a small decanter of brandy and a glass. And in the bottom drawer are a series of sort of rolled up scrolls. Little tiny scrolls.
What are they scrolls of?
Another suggestion scroll.
No. They are not magical in any way. But as you open one, it crumbles up in flames as soon as you open the scroll. There's another 30 odd in there. They all seem to have the same magic on them, Dinari.
How do we read on the other side of parchment?
Well, they're rolled up as well, right? So
we had something that was dispel magic-y. Or even if you hold them up to the light, I wonder if you can read through a little bit of it. It's probably going to be too jumbled with it being like
the jumbled letters. Yeah, we can't do it.
I swear we had like a dispel something.
We got a dispel magic scroll, yeah.
One. Okay, so you can pick one scroll.
Yeah.
If you want to use this scroll on this scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we just keep the scrolls for now and
pile them in all the other stuff we're taking out with us that we're not quite sure what to do with.
Yep.
Okay. Top right drawer, Josh, is locked.
We would have searched Ren if she had anything on her.
Yes. Let us flick back there. She had a spell book with many spells in it. None of you are wizards, so that doesn't help you. She has a small sort of single ruby pendant necklace, as well as the necklace that Peter took off of her, that released the compulsion. And she had a small silver bracelet at her wrist that you saw had the marker for one of those doors. No key.
Does Vulture have anything?
Yeah, but nothing of interest. This is Dungeons and Dragons, guys. When you approach a door that is locked, there are options.
Well, none of us are rogues, James.
I believe Weary has picked locks before, has he not?
Mm-hmm.
It's happened in my... I have seen this.
Do we have thieves' tools there?
Mm-hmm. If not, there are
know we had
hundreds of them lying around in this place.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Okay, great. Go ahead, give me a sleight of hand check. It's not high DC. Any guidances? Do we have a guidancer? We don't, do we? I always
I was going to say Saloon be with you, but wrong night.
Yeah, no. Wrong night, indeed. Saloon is not with us this evening.
Nah, not good. 11.
11's fine. 11 is a success.
Oh, cool.
You pop open the lock, and you can see in here what looks to be a series of sort of filed cards, I guess is the way of putting it, like small pieces of starched parchment that are stacked in a rake. As you pick one random one up and read over it, it's ridiculously cryptic. The first one, for example, says, "A sparrow has fled the nest."
Is that cryptic?
No, we're getting to the rest of it. Yes. 2 strings tied upon its left leg. Its wing slightly damaged.
Oh, this is like a thieves' cant kind of thing.
Yeah, almost beyond that, but yes, it is very much like a thieves' cant. As it crossed the oceans, two hunting birds lost sight of it. That should be fairly obvious. And then the next bit says, "The sparrow can no longer see that which is in front of him. Chest is closed." Do you want all that again in writing?
Yep.
Thought that might be an answer. Let me get it for you. There you go.
Oh. Sparrow's fled the nest. 2 strings tied to his left leg and wing slightly damaged. There's a sparrow across the ocean. What ocean? Is there an ocean?
Well, there's many oceans.
Like
There's
you
even
said,
a sea of rogues.
Sailor boy.
That's not an ocean. That's a sea. So can we go to the exactly what I was saying. So Titan's Ocean?
You would know that the Deep Azure, Solitude Ocean, Titan's Ocean, and what is known as the Eastern Seas, which is east of Kalan, are all oceans by technicality.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's take all those cards. We can decipher them later. Next draw.
As you read through, though, you will always notice that it begins with either has fled the nest, has been stealing eggs. It always names a single type of one of the 5 birds, and then something that they are doing wrong, inverted commas.
Leaving or yeah.
Yeah, or doing other things. The second drawer down contains a series of sharpened blades. They are far too small. Wow, nobody's ever addressed me as Yo Champ before. I think I'll ban you. Somebody, Yo Champ! Keep up the great stream! If you want to chat more about your excellent work, we can talk on Discord. Or not. Goodbye. Anyway, there's a series of sharpened blades, each with sort of different curves and different points. At first, this looks like a hideous set of torture weapons, but the closer you look, you think maybe not. And Dinari, I think you would recognize this to be a surgical kit.
Ew. This is like a junk drawer or something.
It's the whole drawer is beautifully kept. Like each blade is sheathed and in a certain place. Like there's little needles, but as a whole, it's a surgery kit. I don't know what you're gonna do with that.
Perform surgery.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Third drawer down.
Would it constitute like medical tools? Or like a medical?
It's not a healer's kit. It's definitely a surgical
Thank you.
kit. You can rename a healer's kit if you want to stick something on D&D Beyond. That would be sensible. But it is only useful for surgery. The third drawer down, as you go to open it, you sense a sort of quivering magic inside. It starts to move. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. A huge, high-pitched starts to emit from the drawer as you pop an alarm spell.
Counter spell.
No, that doesn't. That doesn't make any.
Why? A spell's just activated now.
That wasn't it being cast.
Yes, you can't counterspell an alarm that's clearly been present for years. Just like, well, I'll just do that. Dispel magic is the one that does that, Josh.
That's so dumb.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
you'll have to loot it while it's ringing. There are 3 wands in here.
Snatch.
Okay.
What are they?
Well, I don't know. You put them in your pocket so quickly you can't even see.
No, I want to see if they're written on the handle or something.
So one of them is, I think it's actually called a Rod of Thought Projection.
Okay.
One is a Wand of Detect Thoughts. And I'm just going to grab the name of the other one. I think it's Binding. I'll just double check that for you. In about 10 minutes when D&D Beyond finally gets around to loading. Oh, no, it's very simple. It's called Entangle. There you go, Wand of Entangle. I think the Wand of Binding is a whole person. No, just Entangle. Yes, hello. Okay, I thought I'd disconnect from the internet.
I was just reading what thought of Rod of Thought Projection was.
Yeah.
Cool. They can go in the bag.
Okay. Aha! You swipe them, identify them, and discard them.
I've got a staff, so I don't need
Can we break the string to stop the alarm spell?
Yeah. Give me an investigation check, Anivari.
Maybe we just shut the drawer, it'll stop.
Don't shut the door while
If we
Anivari's
open it up again,
investigating.
but
That's
start.
mean.
You said investigation?
Yep.
It's a -1, but that's still a 17.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, you don't see any string, but you do see a small, sort of like thin copper wire going round the drawer, and you will see it is broken in one particular place.
Try to nudge it back together.
Yeah, you sort of relay it in the seam of the wood, and it shuts up. That's nice of it, isn't it? There's nothing else in the drawer.
Okay, last drawer.
Yeah. The last drawer down is the strangest thing. You sense a little tiny bit of magic on each of them. As you see 20 marbles of glass. Within each marble is a bit of liquid. And as you pick up the marble, you will see that there is something floating in the liquid in each one of them.
What's floating in the liquid?
In the first 2 or 3 that you pick up, you see different boats. Look like ocean-going ships or seafaring ships. In one of them, you see a child about 12 years old, just lying in the water, fully dressed. Doesn't seem dead, just there, present. Another one, you see a man in his 40s, very beautifully and elegantly attired, with a string of daggers across his chest.
Are there any marbles that are empty where we could place
There
more
are
children?
not. There are not. You can give me an Arcana check as you look at these.
Okay. Sorry, I don't have dice.
Oh, yes, we don't need dice for D&D, to be fair. So.
Arcana, you say? 17.
Nice. Yeah, you can see that these marbles within them, you can see the state of the creature or object. There's no giving away of their location, though you would assume that somebody who was connected to these in a fashion might be able to gain the location of the creature from it. But you can at least see, that they are alive, well, awake, asleep.
Okay. But they're not like Pokeballs. We don't throw them and the thing comes out.
That would be cool, but slightly disruptive with 5 ships coming out of 5 of them. You will note, however, that as you hold the ship ones completely still, the ships slowly turn to a point and then stay pointing a specific direction.
That's where they are.
Well, it's where they're traveling, you would assume. The direction they're traveling, not necessarily where they currently are.
Okay. We'll throw those in the bag too.
Cool. Great. That's the desks. There are some bookshelves and there's an empty lectern. This office.
Is the lectern definitely empty?
Yeah, it clearly would fit the spell book you saw on Ren absolutely precisely.
Or what if we put that book on there? Does something happen?
Yeah, the book remains exactly where it is, and if you open it to a certain page, it stays open on that page.
Boring.
Fancy.
What's the point of it when you've literally got a desk right there?
You would assume so that she can read at a comfortable height with both her hands free, so that she can test magics and stuffs.
Sounds like a skill issue.
It's a standing desk.
Yeah, pretty much. Are we perusing any bookshelves, or are we headed off?
We spent a good amount of time here, but quick glance at the bookshelf at least.
Yeah, so you've got a series of travels in by Mycellus Ponting. These include travels in Endreach, travels in Kolovic, travels in Nestre, travels in Karaim, all different places in and around the archipelago.
Any about the tigers? I'd really like to expand my knowledge of that one specific biome that we'll never see.
No. Those will be Eamon's travels. These are much more like the actual places themselves. So they give you a guide to the cities. I've just thrown them at Discord for you. Yeah, there's all of those. There is a series of books on learning languages that include Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Halfling. And also, the next one is Arakocra, Abyssal, Celestial, Deep Speech, Gnomish, Goblin, Orcish, Primordial, and Undercommon.
Good thing we have a drawer to stick these in.
Yeah, you're just going to take them all?
Why not?
Okay, bear with me. I will get you the full list. Well, it's quite easy to see. It's quite easy to see the titles, and indeed, you could start your own library. You could keep your library in the cottage chest. There's all of those.
This will be the thing that starts us to get a
there is a study of all the gods. Do you want to just tip the bookshelves in, and I will just tell you everything that's there?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we really are starting a library. There's a study of all the gods. There is a book called Travels in the Archipelago, a compendium, which allows you to just look at the archipelago ones. Oh, I've left out some gods.
What gods?
Sorry, gods. As the rest of them. There is a book on each of the schools of magic. That's nice. Oh, this will interest you. Can somebody roll me a D10, please? I need 2 of them, actually. So Bumpkin and Jack, go.
Yup.
There wasn't any rings on the dead bodies, were there?
No.
That sucks.
Oh.
Ooh, that's cool. I got a 10.
Okay.
I got a 1.
It is really based on the alphabet and nothing more. So it's not particularly exciting to have got a 1 or a 10. You find understanding beasts and understanding undead combat analysis. Yep. There is a bunch of tourist guides of various random places. That is a long ass list. I don't even know if that'll send to Discord. There you go.
I think we need to start a book
Oh, Weary,
club.
I've got one for you. How to work a sextant.
That's fucking brilliant. I could promote
That's
myself to
convenient,
navigator when we
isn't
get
it?
a shit.
There is Samuel's Guide to Blue-Coloured Potions.
Nice.
There is The Ballads and Lore of One Dusty Road. And then there is a small series of gardening books, including seeds, cuttings, and transplants. And
Are these all in D&D Beyond?
are they? Fuck, Jack! Don't you think I have any life? Holy shit!
I was just curious.
I'll put them all in.
I'm gonna read all of these before next week.
I do have a small list of things that are inside them for each one down the line. There are some actual useful ones here. And I need a D100 from Elora and from Josh, please.
$61.
Okay, bear with me a second on that. That's the regular books that you find then. 61.
84.
Okay, I'll just hold with the 61 for now.
Mhm.
Aha, the Master of Shadows. We'll come back to that in a second. And what did you say, Anna?
84.
Ooh, that's exciting, isn't it?
I don't know.
Ah, well, I'm gonna be excited. There is a series of alchemical recipes.
I'm gonna put how to work a sextant in my personal inventory. If that's okay.
Sure.
Okay. The book The Master of Shadows will catch your eye, and you will definitely have looked over this as you picked it up. It is a tall book where, as you turn the pages... Josh, have you already got this book?
I think I do. No, I've got Shaping Shadows.
Oh, okay. Good. No, this is... Yeah, you're right. This is totally not the same thing. The Master of Shadows is a book that, as you turn the pages, sort of there's a darkness sort of almost emanating from the pages. And only William will be able to read this. As the book surrounds itself in magical darkness as you turn each page.
Mm-hmm.
William, you will read that it is the diary of Curian Westover. A master of the Thieves Guild in Kalan a couple of centuries ago. And it talks about ways of organizing a shadow guild, ways of keeping your secrets, ways of dividing up people so that they never know all of the information. Lots of different things that you would assume have been applied to this Assassin's Guild. And that may or may not be of use to you. Okay. With an entire library in your pocket, you guys can assume that you have completed everything in the office. Do you want to have a little look in Ren's bedroom?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. There is a large, richly appointed double bed with a magical-looking blanket on it. And in the corner is a hat stand with a large, pointy wizard's hat. That's all.
Is it safe to assume we would have sort of scanned both rooms with both wands and then done everything in the
that's
office?
why you knew they were magical. Yeah.
Okay.
The blanket and the other thing, the hat, are definitely both magical. Yeah.
Okay, let's go check out that hat.
She had a magical blankie.
It is a hat of wizardry. And that blanket doubles up as a cloak. It is a mantle of security, and it looks like this. Isn't this beautiful?
That's
cute.
cool.
Oh, it has to be attuned to by a wizard.
Yes. No, I'm not sure how by a wizard. I don't know. Does it make any
No, I don't
sense for it
care
to be
about it.
attuned to by somebody who isn't a wizard?
No, I mean, I think it should be able to attune.
Oh, here you go.
to
Look at
anyone.
that. Look at that for an image. Well, most items I do allow to be attuned to by anybody.
I don't want that hat anyways.
As a magic action, you can try and cast a
look
cantrip
up.
that you don't know on the wizard spell list. Having a cast time of an action, DC 10 intelligence check, or that's what it's wasted. So yeah, anybody can wear that. It is an attunement item.
Oh,
What's the
it's
other
a-
item?
It's
A
literally a
mantle
blankie. Oh
of
my gosh,
security.
it's so cute.
The soft cloak was once a child's beloved blanket. It's been miraculously enchanted by their hopes and dreams. While worn as a cloak, you cannot be frightened, and magic cannot put you to sleep. When unclasped, it can be used as a warm blanket. When used as a blanket while sleeping or over the course of a short or long rest, you cannot be unwillingly targeted by the dream spell. Gain a +3 to your passive wisdom score, and you cannot be surprised as a result of being unconscious. Regardless of how the cloak is used, you can tolerate temperatures as low as -50 degrees Fahrenheit without any additional protection whilst wearing the cloak or using it as a blanket. It says regardless of how the cloak is used, which implies that if you screw it up in a ball and throw it at somebody else's head, you resist -50 degree Fahrenheit. Specifically, whether you use it as a cloak or blanket, you can resist
I
-50.
don't think I've ever witnessed the dream spell.
We've used it once. Ever.
Yeah.
Saving it for a
The
special
blanket cloak is cool, but I think that wizard hat should be maybe called specifically a grand wizard hat.
Just
That's
because of how
looking a
tall
bit
it is.
suspicious there.
Oh. I mean, it lets you cast a spell that isn't on your list. It's really not that exciting, but it does look cool and.
Well, a
comfortable.
cantrip.
Yeah, cantrip. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, you have looted the building. Leave.
Okay.
I promise you, there is nothing else magical about this chamber except for the window. You can't take the window with you, but I will briefly tell you about it. As you look out the window of what you would assume to be Ren's bedroom, you find yourself sort of able to control what you see. And there are sort of 16 settings, if you will. A view of the mountains in the snow, a view of the night sky, a view of the rolling grass hills of the northwestern archipelago, a view of the deserts of Kalan, etc. So you can flick through and have a look at different landscapes. It's very peaceful and calming.
It's like the blinds in Treasure Planet. of
Exactly what I was looking for. I
Yeah.
was looking for a GIF.
Yeah.
Google it now, don't I?
That's a
Maybe
good
try.
movie. You should just watch it.
You should.
Oh, yeah. Let me just add that to my list of 10,000 movies people have said to me, you should just watch this. It looks cute. That's where I'm at. The likelihood of me watching an animated movie this week is 0. Anyway, moving on. Yes, you may retreat back downstairs. What's the plan from here on out?
All the other kids are supposed to be near that office area in the bottom right, except for I would like to go first to the room where the kids who refused to leave were.
Mm-hmm. Where are you guys? No moving your tokens, please. I assume you come in the door, not through the wall, but the effect is the same.
But it's
You
much
come
grander
in-
if we just come through the wall.
You come
Yeah.
into the sounds of them sleeping. The door opens, one of them stirs and looks up at you.
Are there lights or like I can turn up lanterns or anything?
There is a wall lantern you could light.
Yeah, I'll light it.
Okay. You do so.
Just flashbang these kids.
They all stare and look up at you. They don't look
Creepy
frightened.
children they are.
They don't look frightened. They're a little nervous, but not frightened. They stare resolutely at you, but say nothing.
They're quadruplets.
No, every child in this building is identical if you look at only their token.
Ren and Vulture are dead. Kestrel is gone. He's been freed from the compulsion that's been placed on all of you. I'm offering you the chance for me to try to remove the compulsion off of you. You don't have to come with us, but you don't have to stay.
As you say this, one of the young boys sitting in the back looks on over and... So if we don't come with you, we're left here alone? They're all dead?
The ones that were here are. I don't know what would happen.
They said you're an assassin.
That's what they wanted me to be.
Well, I'm going with you! And this young girl at the back left sort of marches forward and looks back at them. The rest of you can do what you want, but I'm not staying here. Nothing for me. They've killed everyone, then what else are we to do? And I'll take a perception check from Weary and... Are you all proficient? I ask this every time. You're all proficient, right? All three of you are and one of you isn't or something.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Oh.
I think maybe we're all proficient in like...
Weary and Dinari. A perception check, please. And Anivari, you can give me an insight check.
16.
And William, you can watch. Yep.
14.
I'm insightful.
Yeah. But there's no check.
13.
Yeah, Weary. You notice
Oh,
her...
wait, no, I'm exhausted. 14.
Okay.
Oh, 11.
Weary, you can still notice this. You catch her sort of go, give it a wink to the other three.
She's gonna stab us all in.
This music is very much. So let's find something a little less much. Oh, there we go.
Just want to remind you guys above table that the last child we trusted in the middle of the night tried to drain Weary of all of his blood. I just want to put that out there.
I just want to remind you that she didn't try to drain me of all of my blood. She just wants some of my blood. And that
Oh, that's all right then.
Kind of happy with it.
Oh, okay then.
Have you know?
So I don't know who you're preaching to here, mate.
Go on then, release me. She lifts her head in a weird tilt.
Oh, someone snap it.
I would need both of your hands. I will clasp them and attempt to remove it, even though I'm wary of...
You're not
Sudden
Weary, you're
movement.
Anivari. And very quickly you'll
Wary, I
notice
said.
that she doesn't have any compulsion on her. There is
Okay.
nothing to remove. You would assume that maybe these guys are a little young.
Okay. Anybody else?
The two not so close to you will come and stand in front of you and get out of the way. There we go.
Yeah, please don't.
And hold their hands
Put
up
me
to
next
you.
to the
But again, you will
murderers.
find that they do not have anything on them.
I'm more going through the motions, seeing if any of them try to stab us.
The young boy who you first spoke to and who said we're not coming with you last time sits resolutely in his bed. Looks at you. So no one's coming back?
I honestly don't know. I won't lie to you.
Just going to chuck us back on the streets?
I'll try to find any home for you that I can.
You hear a clatter as the blade he had in his hand drops to the floor. Stands up and walks over to a little set of chests over here, and he gets out 4 little travelling coats. They have, and he chucks them to the other 3.
Are they the hobbits?
Yes, they are. This is Pippin. That is Sam.
Sam's the girl one.
Sam's the girl.
Yeah, obviously. There was me thinking Mary would be the girl, but whatever. Regardless, the girl and the 3 boys will put their coats on. And you notice that they stay a little distance behind you, Anivari, but they seem to have sussed out they haven't got a better choice. As you walk through the main hall, they pretty much empty the table of food on their way out.
Smart. We'll head out toward the other room.
What a collection. It's like a swarm.
We're outnumbered now.
Yes, you are.
We can take them.
There are 9 children here, and then there is also Jackdaw, who sort of stands cockily, one hand on one hip, and looks up at you and... Killed them all, have you?
Not all.
Why not?
Kestrel is gone.
He looks at you for a while and... Is he going to be your boyfriend?
Dear Lord, no.
Don't have to call me Lord.
I didn't.
A little smile. And... Why didn't you kill him then?
He was forced into this life. I remember when he was your age.
He gives you a little suspicious look for a moment. Alright then. Where are we going?
Out of Durbin. We're going to get outside of the city, and then figure things out from there.
Sounds like you've got no plan at all.
I plan to ask you all what you know about your families. We have some friends, some contacts.
You hear some whispering and chatter at the back of the room. What if we don't want to go back to our families?
Then we'll do our best to find you new ones.
Bill thinks for a moment and... Well, I don't want anything to do with my family. I don't want a new one either. I'm going to be a spy. Come out for like a
But
mighty
who's going to
king
cook
or
for you?
something. I can cook. I can hunt too.
Really? Awfully tiring. Doing all that yourself.
It's alright. Just steal from a tavern, wouldn't I?
Oh, that changed quickly.
And I get
First
rich.
you were hunting yourself, now you're stealing.
Yeah, well, I can survive for a while I work my way into the graces of a grand king. And they can feed me. Or you could. I'm good at finding things out.
How about we get out of the city first?
Alright. How quick? Take a boat. Real quick. Boat in the dock. I know the knots.
We have a house east of town.
Sorry, what was that, Elora?
We have a house east of town.
Huh. Alright. Go on then, lead the way.
child gets on my nerves.
And he
'Cause you
turns
like
back.
me, not a child person.
This whole time, William's been stood in the doorway, like leaning on his staff and the frame of the door, looking mighty annoyed.
He looks back to the girl, and he goes, "I'm watching you." And she sort of looks at him with a weird look, and then he looks up at you, Anivari, and says, "She's going to try and trick you or betray you."
That's to be expected.
Not as stupid as you look. And then, the kids will follow. You can entourage out. And when you go up here and to the docks, to the dock area with your swarm of children, what's your plan? Are you just going to file out one by one and lead them down the streets in a line?
Yeah, what time of day is it now? Is
It's about 4:30 in the
nearing
morning.
dawn?
Do you want them to do the conga? I mean, like, what's your plan?
I assumed we would split up
Oh.
and each take like a couple.
And what of the other 4? No, there's 8 children and jackdaws, so you can have 2 each. And jackdaw, do you expect Williams 2 to survive?
Do you expect William to take 2?
Are you
Oh.
having this discussion out loud up here? Because Jackdaw will say, "What? We're all going separate."
Have they taught you all how to be stealthy?
Apart from him. And they nod over towards one child who's just arrived, who you found in the main front office bit. He's a young, bashful boy of about 7. Could dress him up, though. And he starts rooting round in the boxes until he sees like a little water skin cloak. I say water skin. That is not what I meant. Oilskin cloak. Waterproof oilskin. I went to the middle, I went water skin, and that's like a little drinking glass.
A leather.
Like he's giving him a water skin, okay? That I guess.
Just dress him up as a wineskin. Like, that'll do. No, a little oilskin cloak that makes him look like a little sort of like merchant's travelling boy.
If you can all be stealthy, we can all try to head out at once. As many of you sticking to the shadows if you wish. If you don't wish to stay with us, that's your own choice. But we'll head to the edge of town.
Which gate?
East Gate.
Director nods. It's clear that the others have no idea where that might be. And they will follow. About halfway
Like how
there.
many we lose on the way.
About halfway there, the young bashful boy sort of trips up and bumps into the.
I assumed that one who hadn't been trained yet would have been walking with us.
Yeah, he is. He's walking with you, and he trips up and sort of bumps into one of the ones who are keeping to the shadows. And you'll see in a flash, one of the kids draws this, looks like a long sort of ink pen, and like pushes it up into his chin. Do that again, idiot.
Can I grab his wrist?
Yeah. So you do. He sort of looks up at you angrily. The side. I was keeping stealthy. Just like you said, in the shadows. Not having it screwed up by him. Silly cloak.
I know how hard it is to unlearn lessons. It's a lot harder than learning them.
You what?
I know how hard it is to unlearn lessons.
Right.
Don't go for the throat.
You can see, like, as the further away they get from the base, and the more you travel through the town, the more intimidated they all seem. The less they keep easily to the shadows and duck out of sight, and the more they seem to move together. At one point you catch two of them holding hands. Another one sort of holding onto another's cloak. After a little while, Anivari, you will feel somebody holding onto your hand. As you look down, it's Michael, one of the two boys that you rescued first. He looks up. It's always this cold.
What do you say?
Is it always this
I
cold?
said, is it always this cold?
Not always. I will shrug off my red cloak and put it around his shoulders.
This procession works pretty well till you get to the city gate. It's closed. Two guards on one either side of it. You approach. Obviously, what's your thoughts?
I will look at the rest of my party. Any ideas?
This was your plan.
Just keep on laying at Elora's feet. I'm loving it. Solve it, idiot! Any thoughts, Dinari, Weary?
I got one. It involves me getting rightly pissed.
Angry or drunk? Sorry. Because those...
Drunk.
Okay.
Sorry. That's
Yeah. Okay, just to clarify, because those are both options.
I mean,
Are you elaborating on that, or was that a full plan?
No, I'm
the plan is I'll go get drunk. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. Bye.
No, so I can just get drunk. I don't think I could fake being drunk unless I just pour wine or ale.
He's hoping that he can
myself.
drink enough whiskey that he won't have to make a performance or deception check. Right, got it.
I think I have
Yeah.
I think I have an idea, but we'd have to be quick.
I don't know if we can quick with a dozen kids in tow.
Anivari, you feel a sort of little tap on your arm. Looking up at you is Jackdaw, holding a pouch in his hand. Just give him that. Right?
Man, there's a real internal struggle here.
Call yourself a paladin.
Hey, I'm all about freedom, baby. Let's get out of here.
Pouch jangles with gold.
Yep.
106
I want to
gold
hear
pieces.
out William's plan first.
Go on, William. What's your plan?
I don't want to say. I just want to. It would basically. It would be to cast hold person on both of them. I
Both
just
the
walk
guards.
past.
And then open the
No,
city
we're not
gate
doing
yourselves.
No, as in go to leave, and then if there's a problem, hold person on them.
So wait till they open the gates and then...
Yeah, and then if there's a problem, paralyze them both.
You sound more and more evil every week.
I'm not the one saving
Just saying.
seconds.
No, I could just be a
Nuisance?
what's the word I'm looking for? A nuisance drunk who just goes along and annoys the shit out of them, and then they have to take me to jail. But I can just spend a few days in jail. That's fine.
And then
And then you
one
can
of them
leave.
would stay here and
Yeah, well, look, it'll take care of one of them, but maybe I could be wily and get them both to chase after me because I'm pretty. You know what I mean?
It sounds like you just want to get drunk.
Well, I don't think I don't want to be. It's just a good excuse for being a nuisance.
I think, unfortunately, paying off the guards might be the best option.
What about if they're honourable?
I give. Where are you?
You're in Dublin.
Come on now, look.
Where are you? No better than that. There's no such thing as an honourable guard here.
Williams can be.
Alright, sweet. Let's do it.
Yeah, you guys approach the gate. All kids in tow? Is that the plan?
Yep.
Cool. Oi! What's this? Orphanage breakout?
Of a sort.
They look mighty suspicious to me.
Children?
Yeah, look at them. They're all dressed in blacks and... Is that child... Oh, no. He sort of looks at the kid holding an ink pen like a dagger. Gets a bit of a strange look and looks at you. Where you going, Missy?
I hold the bundle of coins in my hand.
He looks at you.
I don't know.
Reaches out for the pouch.
I hold it back a second. Open the gate.
How's a man meant to make decisions when he doesn't know what he's being offered? All I know, you've got 6 marbles and a copper coin in there.
And for all we know, you'll take the pouch and then not open the gate.
That's right. Position of authority. Us that makes the decisions. Isn't that right, Greg? What was that? Never mind.
I'm
I'll
gonna
tip out.
Sorry.
I'll tip out a few of the coins into my hand. It's
Right,
over
Missy.
100.
Very well. Yeah. Why don't you take your entire orphanage and abscond? Costs you the same to get back in. The gate begins to open.
I tip them back in. I toss in the bag.
Yeah. You and the 4 of you can lead 8 children through the gate. Begin to head towards the house. Look around. You are missing one. That sneaky little jackdaw.
Just one?
Yeah, just that sneaky little jackdaw. And then, as you get out here, one of the little ones goes, "Are we going camping?" I went camping once. Without the weird noise in the middle.
Some might refer to it as glamping.
What's that?
They're all staying in the cottage. Where exactly are they all staying?
You could fit them all in the living room.
I'm not asking you.
Also, just go in my room.
We could fit them all in the living room.
We can talk about this later. They can go
Just
in my
put a
room.
chair up against your door, William.
And as you look around, you are missing Jackdaw.
I will glance back over my shoulder to town, but I told them that if they wanted to disappear into the shadows, they could.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh. Well, it was a 19, but I'm exhausted, and -1, so... Wait, what check
16?
did you say? You said perception? Yeah, so, yeah, 16.
Yeah, you think you might catch a little glimpse of something on the wall, but you're not quite sure what. And then after a few minutes, as you progress towards the house, he taps you on the arm and holds out the same pouch of gold to you.
Well, if you choose to go for your chosen profession, you're going to be good at it.
Good at most things. He smiles.
Just don't steal from us.
Ooh. He gives a little... From now on,
After you return everything that you've already stolen, yes.
He gestures towards the gold pouch. It was yours all along.
Yeah.
Not yours personally, but the group's. You know, he nicked the
Yep.
gold from the group. So you haven't made any money, but you have stayed even in balance. Not had to pay the guards. He looks at you. All right, deal. I won't steal from you, and you'll make breakfast.
Actually, that house will make breakfast.
The what? For the first time, Jackdaw seems thrown off. He says, the house will make breakfast.
It'll be very exciting. Let's get everybody inside, and weaponless, and asleep. We'll talk about it in the morning.
They will hand over 2 daggers, 1 ink pen, a small pouch of caltrops, and what looks to be a letter opener. Congratulations. You have 9 children, and we will take a short break. Hello, and welcome back to the second half of Freedom Chasers. We may have got a little distracted talking about music, but that is okay. You have 9 children in the house. What are you doing about it?
Oh, I'm heading to my room and like moving things in front of the door.
Oh, you're just bringing them all in. Is what I mean. Right?
Well,
We're
I'm
at
not
the
doing
front door.
anything. I'm not having anything.
Okay.
To do with this.
Okay. It was a question to everyone.
My plan was
As
to
you approach the
sequester
cottage,
them all
and you
in my room.
You are just going to take them in straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. The house you left set up, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, as you head on in, you will... Oh, that's what's going wrong. There we go. The music's not playing for anyone, is it?
Mhm.
No. I know what I did wrong. This should now work. Yeah, as you approach the cottage, they all sort of look and like... Where are you all going to fit in there? Oh, okay. And then just to add to the total randomness, a large bird sort of flaps down, and then as it gets halfway to the ground, turns into gnaw. Yeah, that'll confuse him. And he sort of looks and successful. And then one of the kids just can't contain himself and just goes, "Cole, do it again!" Noel sort of looks at him like, maybe later. Welcome, children. And Anivari, he will send you a message. What are you going to do with them?
She might take a while to respond.
My computer crashed. Well, she said it was coming. Yeah. And she says, "I don't know yet." And he says, "Very well." And then the door opens and we'll bring them in. And as soon as they come in, the children will be absolutely flummoxed by this house that is moving, doing things. It's cleaning. It's making pastries. It's doing all that stuff. William, you head off to your room and barricade yourself in.
Mhm.
The young girl is going to approach you, Weary. Say, "What's this all about?"
Oh, the house and stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Well, it was a gift by a prince.
Right. And then she looks around and she sees that the dishes are cleaning themselves and the floor is sweeping itself. She goes, "Oh, you're serious?"
Yeah, he gave it to us for helping him out. And it takes care of itself. And
Is that what you guys do? You just help princes and invade guild houses?
well, we try and help people, and the ones who do the opposite of helping of people, we intervene and take care of them sometimes.
Right. Yeah. Totally. She looks around. She's got no idea what you're talking about, but she does take
She
a
does
croissant.
not give a fuck.
Look. Yeah, look. We try to be good people, and then if we run into bad people, we sort them out. That's what it boils down to.
And what do you call that?
What do you think about that? What do you call that?
Yeah.
You call that
Freedom.
Like, what are you? What, like, are you, mercenaries?
well, we don't do it because of the money, because of the gifts and money that we get, gold that we get.
Don't you?
But you
Is
do.
Is that the answer for all of you? No, I'm kidding. Carry on.
But we do sometimes get rewarded for doing it, and that's a nice benefit of it. And sometimes the places that you go have the bad things and the bad people have things, and so considering if those things get into the wrong hands, they can be used to do more bad. You take them,
Like Kestrel's swords.
Yeah, probably, but he's
You let him go with the swords,
you know,
didn't you?
well, I don't, what's the deal with his swords?
Oh, something about... He says they keep souls or something.
Well,
Well...
that was a decision. That was a decision made by the person
who's not here.
Anivari here that saved you, and that's and we believe that he won't do any more bad things.
Oh. Yeah, she sort of looks and he was always one of the nicer ones. So I get that.
But there you go. Let's point towards that guy of being a good bloke.
Okay.
Are you hungry?
Wait, Weary, I think I've given you his dagger, even though... Did he drop his weapons to the floor? He did! He did. You've got his weapon. It's the Baleful Talon.
Oh, that's not a sword.
No, he's got a... Well, it is to them. It's a sword and a dagger. I think you guys got both of these, right?
Oh, okay.
I've given you all the...
I have I have the scimitar.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
good.
that dagger
All right.
catches souls.
Oh wait, no, we did acquire those
that's
swords,
good.
and they're now secured and safe, and they're not gonna do
Yeah,
any.
just retcon the
more
last minute
soul
and you tell her
collecting
that. And
stuff.
she says, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And will you, like, sell that to someone who's gonna use it for whatever they use it for? Or will you, like, keep it and protect anyone from...
Well, This
This is a tricky question because you've already sold it.
I know. Let me spin it this way. The people who there's two kinds of people who want things. The ones who wanna have the thing and the ones who want to use the thing. Now we sold it to someone because
Collectors.
who wants it but it's not going to use it, so it's all right. I think
They definitely won't resell it, honest. That's how merchants work. And as this conversation continues, William, you shut yourself in your room, and there's a sort of flicker in the corner of your room, as if there's a presence here. And I think this is probably the first time that the shadows have felt a little ominous to you. Whether that is because you've just been in an entire guild house where everybody jumps out from the shadows and stabs you, or whether it's because of the moment where you lost your magic and are regaining it, but something feels a little foreboding about the shadows in the corner of your room.
Do I think that there's a presence there, that someone's there?
Not necessarily someone, but the shadows feel a little alive to you.
my instinct is to call out, be like, "Who's there?" But if you're saying that it's not a person, then I guess
When you call out, you get no response. I think it's fair to say you respond instinctively. That makes sense.
I think that I probably maybe like use more darkness to shift the shadows to see if there's something like hiding in the shadows to try and move the shadows away from whatever's hiding there. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. And as you get closer, the presence isn't there. Come. You headed to bed?
Yeah, I probably like under my breath blame it on the presence of these murderers.
There are 9 children. It could be jackdaw for all you know.
Yeah, I probably don't go to bed very easily. I think William's probably, I feel like rightfully so, a little paranoid about having a bunch of murderous children in their house. I think he kind of thinks. I think he probably does, like, a small part of him does hope that, they are good kids and that they want to rebuild their lives and stuff like that. But I think a big chunk of him's a little, like, I don't know, how far do you trust someone who's been brought up in that life, And
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trust Anivari either.
Yeah. Sure. So I think it probably takes him a while to get to sleep, but yeah, he probably goes to sleep.
Okay. Do you set a shadow guard? Is that what you'd call it when you go to sleep?
I no longer have the alarm spell prepped, so no, he is no longer like at the keeping guard in front of me or anything like that.
And yes, you stir after. You're nearly asleep, you're sort of like on the edge of sleep. And you stir briefly, and as you open your eyes, there is a presence. The shadows have formed at the foot of your bed into what looks like a crouched creature, perhaps. Perhaps the same shadow creature that you've used to guard you before. But as you sort of blink your eyes and sit up a little bit, there's nothing there again. And we'll come back to Dinari and Weary. As Anivari attempts to... Elora's computer has decided it has had enough. She's going to be off eating escargot in Egypt for the rest of the session. So we will wrap it up fairly shortly. But as the two of you, Weary and Dinari, are sort of getting the excess child, I would call it. So Anivari sort of speaking to 6 or 7 of them, and then this young girl has approached Weary and Dinari. You're going to get the very wonderful pleasures of Jackdaw. As he sort of looks up at you, and so, you all sleep here?
Well, there's a room set aside for me, but I haven't been here for the past couple of days. The room is free for you to use.
No, I'm good. Why don't you always stay here? Are you not part of the... What is it, family? Guild? Group, sure.
Neutral name.
You're not part of the group?
I am a part of many groups. And the other one has demanded my attention for the last couple of days.
Like having a mistress?
Excuse you?
Like having a mistress?
Elaborate.
Kestrel used to struggle because he had 2 girlfriends. So sometimes he'd be with one and sometimes he'd be with the other, and he'd have to, divide his time between them. He called one his mistress and he called the other one his wife.
No, absolutely not.
No? Oh,
no.
Okay. That sounded like
Does this look like the garb of a mistress? It's got
Well-
studded leather and
No, but
weapons
it's still the
out
same.
wazoo.
I mean, Kestrel wore armor. He still had a mistress. Like, I don't know. It sounds to me like you've got more responsibilities than you've got time for.
Now you're on the right path.
It's best just to abandon the ones that don't matter as much. That's what I think.
Mm.
That's what most people do. That's why I haven't seen my mum in a couple of years.
Why exactly?
But you're staying here tonight? Well, it's kind of morning now, isn't it? So you're here
Yes,
for now?
yes. Here for now. We'll be in touch, at least.
How'd you get the horns?
Hmm?
How'd you get the horns?
They just started growing.
Damn. They're pretty cool. No, not everyone can have them? Thought it might be like some
No.
magical item or something.
No. These were, I guess you consider a birthright.
Oh,
Not sure how to put it.
that's so cool.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, wicked.
Do you want
Have you ever
to
stabbed
touch
anyone with them? Totally different vibes for those two questions. You don't have a horn attack to Tiefling like you do as a Satyr, do you?
them? No.
Yeah.
I've accidentally nicked someone before.
He says, and he sort of reaches up and wow, that's cool. Yeah. I'm gonna sleep on the sofa there. And with that, he just sort of almost fasten your eye can follow. He whips through the kitchen, grabs a pastry, heads on the sofa, tells one child to move, and then lies, puts his feet up, and starts eating his pastry. You guys can take a long rest. I will take a con save from Jack, please, from Weary. -2.
Do we lose our
Minus
fire
2.
resistance?
You had fire resistance?
Yeah, I
the
had it as a
potion?
I had it as accustomed resistance. Did
Anybody
we
able to
yeah,
tell
'cause
me
we
where you
took
got it from?
fire potions, didn't we? Fire resistance
Yeah.
potions?
Yeah, we had.
Oh,
had
that's an
some sort of-
hour. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
so,
okay, yeah.
yeah. They ended a long time ago. Cool. Both
11.
you and Anivari can lose your exhaustion.
Nice.
Both of them, that is. You would have lost one either way, but yeah.
Slept like babies.
Yeah, cottage is peaceful, even with the 8 assassins in it, or 9. Dinari,
They're
you
not assassins yet.
Would be assassins. One of them tried to shank the other one in the knife in the neck
knife.
just for trying to leave
Shanked him in the
town.
knife. That's how
In the
assassins
knife.
they are. I stabbed him in the
They're,
knife.
they're not such innocent children.
I'm not saying they're not innocent. I'm just saying they're not assassins. They
Not
haven't
yet,
assassinated anyone.
One tried
You know
to
what I mean?
assassinate the
Are you
other.
sure about that? Larry?
Yeah, we don't know what their training
That's what
was.
he thinks. He thinks that
Okay,
they're in
okay.
training.
I like that. They are in training, but, training involves practice. Dinari, do you sleep? Not in
No.
general, this morning.
I probably.
She aims not to.
I probably shouldn't have clicked the long rest button as
That's all right,
quickly as I
just-
did.
Not a big deal. It's not going
Okay.
to matter. But yeah, I would assume that you might have stayed up till everybody else was up, and then maybe gone home and slept, and then been ready for evening duty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's check
So we come
Graveyard shift
one
of the
more time
graveyard.
to William.
Mhm.
It's late at night now. Or I guess it's mid-morning because you went to sleep at
Yeah,
half
it's
5.
probably midday.
Yeah, it's sort of 7:30, 8 o'clock, and you have a moment in your dream where you can sort of. Many times in your dream, you shape the shadows as part of your natural actions. But as you're dreaming, you're sort of racing through this. It's like a sort of a beach coves, I suppose is the right way to put it. Lots of little caves on the inlet of a beach. Maybe somewhere you went as a child, maybe somewhere you've been as a teenager. You're not really sure exactly where it is, but it feels slightly familiar. And as you race in and out of these coves and move the shadows as you go, you feel the presence of something alongside you. And I guess I'll ask you what that looks like.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. Let me get it.
No, I don't need a picture. Just give me a description. I think I've got the picture.
Yeah, it looks like the form is kind of like a hound or wolf, I think is how it's described.
Made of shadow?
A dire wolf. Yeah. Yeah, that's completely made of shadow. That's kind of like the shadow that's kind of creating its form is shifting. And it's got glowing white eyes, quite like his familiar. And then if its like mouth opens, then it's got like these glowing fangs and teeth as well.
Yeah, and as you run sort of through the wilderness with this shadow beast out on the coves, when you wake up, William, you can hear this sort of...
Yeah, there he is.
And as you look down from the side of your bed, there is a hound crouched there.
A hound of ill omen.
Yeah. Level 6 character ability, don't worry. He hasn't just... Is that just spewing random beasts?
I was gonna say, he has a cat, now he's got a dog, I've got a bird, all we need is a bloody goldfish or something like that, and we've got the whole beast.
Nor can be a fish, if you need.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, yeah. If this is summoned like as if I had summoned it, it's not last very long.
It is, but doesn't consume the resource.
Okay, cool. So it lasts 5 minutes. But yeah, I think I probably like sit up from my bed and kind of look down. How does it like act? Like, does it act like an animal, or is it like waiting my command?
Like an incredibly obedient hound. Like a guard dog or a hunting beast that you seem to have some sort of connection to, almost a psychic connection to. Can you speak to it telepathically? You do command it telepathically, right? It says the beast obeys your command, I think. I don't know if it says anything more than that. The creature obeys your commands.
Yeah, I mean, it has its own initiative. I don't like waste anything to get it to act or anything like that. Yeah. So I guess it just follows my orders.
Not answer the question. Bear with me a second.
What did you ask? Yeah.
Hound of Illo. What's it called?
I'm getting that. I'm thinking.
Oh, so it's very much to a single target. I see. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, he seems to be sort of like crouched, ready, as if awaiting an instruction. Probably an instruction of who, not an instruction of where or what. And then as the dawn rises and you sort of make familiar with this creature, he will begin to fade. But before that happens, obviously, I want to know how you're.
Yeah, can I touch it? Does my hand go through it? Is there a physical...
You can touch it. There is a sort of it's almost liquidy, but doesn't leave your hand wet. You know, like you sort of move through it a little bit. You know, it sort of feels a bit like really thick fog or something. It sort of almost coats your hand, but you can feel a presence there. It's not cold.
Yeah. No. What should I call it? I need like another obvious name. I have Shadow.
Yeah, you've got Shadow.
Darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'll kind of like half pet it, half not, obviously, because my hand's just like going through it. But as it begins to fade, I'll just say, I will call you Nox.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you name your shadow beast, which totally makes you way less ominous than all those assassins in training. I think we will call an early end there for the sake of Elora. With the bright sunrise of midday and 9 children to distribute, we will return to that point next week, but for now we'll come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. And I will ask Elora. Over.
Hello.
Hello. MVP.
I will pull it back to earlier with being able to get the 4 children out of the other room, because I really wanted that to happen, and just the one boy finally getting up and grabbing the 4 cloaks and making them the official 4 hobbits of the trilogy.
Yep. Bumpkin.
I'll give just a general MVP, even for like the past couple sessions, to Elora as well. This has been a very heavily not only like Anivari kind of backstory focused thing, but like there's been a lot of looking to you for guidance, or what's going to be said next, what's going to happen next, and you've taken it all in stride pretty well for multiple sessions, and that needs to be commended.
I agree very much so. Josh. That bad, was it? I have nothing. Nothing at all. It was all shit.
It's not that it was all shit.
Fine, it was all mediocre.
Must have happened.
That's true. We didn't really get all
that. I think I'll probably give it to something that confused me. And it's when that kid went to stab the other kid in the neck, and Elora was like, "Don't go for the neck.
Don't go for the throat." And that was the end of that.
Elaborate, or did it like recommend another course of action? I was like,
well, the way I took it, and I don't know if this is true, but she said it takes longer to unlearn lessons than it takes to learn them. Don't go for the throat, which I took as a start to like at least step it down from murder to just viciously stabbing, and then we can work on it from there. That's how I took it. I don't know if that was true, Elora.
Yeah. Yes, that was the intention of, okay, cool it. Maybe don't start to stab anybody the moment they insult you or do anything wrong.
Yeah. Just maybe stab in the hip for now.
Go for a neck, go for the heart.
No, like shank him in the back of the leg for now, hamstring him, and then we'll work down from there. Jack.
Just props to Elora for all the heavy focus on Anivari, and like I just want to just a general one, so all of us have been like, this is a really weird situation we're in when we're looking after 9 assassin kids, and everyone's handling it very to their character. Like I don't think any of us are I don't think any of us are not emblematic in the way that we're portraying how our characters would deal with this in this weird fucking situation we got ourselves in. And I really want to applaud each other for, you know what I mean, for being so consistent in the characters that we've set up throughout this campaign. And
you guys are very rooted in your characters. It's really beautiful to watch. I do have a note that says they can leave with the children. Why? What do they do? ? And that's as far as my notes go with it, and then they just carry on to the next thing. I have no idea what you're going to do with 9 children. Not a clue. I have some vague thoughts, and that's as far as it goes. So I'm quite pleased with that. And a few little highlights. You pull out the whole drawer, and it's got a map engraved into it. Josh, I take the map. What are you going to do to get through this gate? I'm going to get drunk. So, number one, I love that thought. And then just the absolute sort of, I really enjoyed right at the end there, Dinari's roleplay. Sort of, you could tell that Dinari was kind of just a little bewildered by somebody thinking that her horns were cool. And I thought you played that out really well, Bumpkin. I really enjoyed that little moment. But ultimately, the inspiration went out when there were the day book, the night book, the strange cards, and Bumpkin saying we could take them to Osprey, and I was like, aha! I have a way of giving them information. So I gave you inspiration for that, because I hadn't considered that until that very moment. But yeah, that is where we're going to end, so if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Or we shall see you soon.